Alrighty, hey everyone, Mr. Slowton himself here. Oh man, I got a good how-to video on how to lock out your distributor. This one is a MSD Pro Billet, small block Chevy distributor. But I'm going to show you how to lock it out step by step. Stay tuned, hopefully enjoy it.
I've been thinking, lately it's just me against the world. Round and round I'm caught up in this swirl, trying to dig and trying to burrow. Pressure turned this stone into a pearl. Lessons that I learned weren't always thorough, sugar-coated like a churl. Now I'm really out here on my own. Now my homies acting like I own them, done extending out my arm. Made a lot of money from my poems. Been around and now they say I'm on. I can finally say I'm up now, I'm up now. 20,000 on a boat.
Alrighty, so first thing is, I already got my pin taken out of the drive gear right here. So I have to replace my gear and let you guys see it. Like, it is totally, it is gone. So it was time to do all that stuff. So on locking out your distributor, everything else, this right here, these little springs here, you're going to end up taking off and everything else, because like when it's spinning and everything else, these counterweights will come out, and that's what gives you the timing advancement. So the way to lock it out is you take these up, these springs. There is a brass washer type thing. Alrighty, today's episode is I already took the dowel pin out. Everything else, I got to change my gear. That's the reason why I'm doing this. It is straight gone. So for starters, you're going to end up taking your pin right here, and you're going to go ahead and use a center punch or whatever you got. Just carefully do it. And I found a hole on the workbench, so it ended up just went through it. It was good. So you're going to need a center punch, or I used a center punch, so, and a hammer. Just tapped it down in it. To lock out your distributor so that the mechanical advance does not work, you got to take these two springs off, and then you're going to have a brass bushing, and then all this will come off. Then your counter weight right here, they will come off, and then you're going to take and loosen this nut right there and take that off and everything else. So let's get started. Alrighty, so for starters, I'm just going to use a skype tool. You can use a pair of needle nose and all that stuff. I'm just going to go right here and take the spring off. Then you're going to pull the bushing off. Then go to the other side. And take it off. I'm going to keep every part just so that, and put it in so that if I want to do my mechanical advancement again, then I can. Then these come off. Simple as that. And then what you end up doing is once you have your gear off and all that stuff, this slides out. And you're going to take this nut, because technically you're going to end up spinning this 180 degrees, and it's going to go in it's going to go in this hole, so it locks it out. Right now it stays in this big one, so let's go ahead and take that nut and everything else off and loosen it up. Move your finger. Sorry, camera person, getting in the way. So you're going to end up loosening this nut. Take it completely off. Alrighty, so once you got everything off and you got your nut undone, you got to pull this bushing. It has a washer and everything else. And then when you turn this 180, because it was right here, so then you're gonna pull it out, turn it 180, and there's that small hole right there. It's gonna go down in it, and it's completely locked out now. Then after that, you run your nut back on it, tighten everything back up, and that's it. It's done, everything else, and yep. Alrighty, so even though my gear's broke, everything else, I'm going to show you how to do it. You got a brass color washer that goes on first. Slide that back up in there. You got the regular washer, it's a thinner one. It goes on. And then your distributor gear goes on just like that. You line it up with the holes, and then you put your pin and drive it back down in there. Alrighty, man, 10 to 15 minutes you can have your distributor locked out with no timing, everything else. My distributor was locked out prior. I locked it out, but since I had to change the distributor drive gear, I decided to put the mechanical advancement weights and springs and all that. I put it all back together so I can make this video to show you how to take everything apart and step by step, and to lock out your distributor. I run nitrous on the truck, so when you have your mechanical spring, like your advancement set and everything else, when you give it gas, the weights open up and it gives you more timing. Well, it kind of sucks on nitrous because you set the timing where you need it to be, and then you have to set it back more just because of the advancement that it's going to give you anyway. So on initial startup, your timing is set way, like, more than what it needs to be just because of all that. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. Everything else, if you did, hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. And I'm just waiting for the distributor drive gear. Like I said, it should be here tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow morning here at the shop. So then after that, I'm gonna put the distributor back together, drop it down in, and we're gonna get this baby running. But anyway, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, and you guys have a great day. I'm out.